Now, do you prefer Amy or Lita? Because
Lita's fine. Either way, I respond to both.
Amy, Lita Dumas, whatever.
so here with Trish and Lita at Fan Expo Canada 2014. I have to tell you, I've been to a lot of fan expos. It's only about two things for me: killing zombies and meeting hot chicks. So I feel like I'm doing pretty well right now with the second category.
Did you kill any zombies today or not yet?
No.
Okay.
It's still early. There's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I
we
see a
saw the
lot,
lineup outside.
Tons.
You're good.
You
You're good.
will have some good kills today for sure. Yeah.
You know, I want to.
There's some hot chicks. I haven't seen any myself. Have you?
I've seen tons. Have you seen them all dressed up?
Yeah.
The
I meant
crazy
I was
hot
referring
chicks.
to you, and then we were gonna, and then I was
Okay,
gonna
okay,
say,
so-
yeah.
Okay, wait, redo it. Have you seen any hot chicks?
No, wait. Have you seen any
I
hot
haven't,
chicks?
have you? I don't know. Well, I did see one.
I've seen one.
Yeah, she's kind of okay. Sorry, too much.
You know, we're good. We're
Too
good.
early for that?
So tell me about this. You know, one of the questions about professional wrestling that doesn't really come up a lot is, you know, the divas, they are on TV only for a short amount of time compared to the guys. You know, the guys come back, they like valet, you know. Is it like that for the divas? Like, do they have a, for lack of a better term, a shorter shelf life than, you know, a Stone Cold or a John Cena?
Well, I think we've seen that. I mean, I think we're pretty proud of the fact that we had a career that spanned almost 7 years, and that is a rare thing. And that's why it's like we look back like, wow, we were really lucky to have that. But it was at a time where wrestling was, women's wrestling was more than just those little valets and those little moments. We were actually at a time where it was like the rise in the female demographic happened, and you know, it was embraced by the writers and the production team. So we were a part of that. So when we left it's changed a little bit.
It's changed, and I think what was a great time for us is that it was, yes, sure, we're divas, we're women wrestlers, but we were
Part of the
characters on the roster on the show that were incorporated into the show, and that really helps with our shelf life, as you call it, or just kind of being part of the team as opposed to a woman part of the team.
And being perceived as a sideshow, and it was
It's
the hard work that we
not
did.
a side. It's the show
and
in the
it took us
show.
a while to get there, right? Because we had to go there and do our sideshow bits almost to prove that we belong in the big show, so to speak, or part of the whole show. And then eventually we earned our spot, and we're really lucky for that.
Now, you know, I'm old school. I love the Attitude Era. You know, like I'm watching it right now. I don't like these kids' storylines. You know, bring back like the Trish and the Dudleys and like the Lita and the Hardy Brothers. Do you guys miss that too? Because I want the Attitude Era back.
Yeah, I think we can all agree. I think our age people, fans of our era, definitely there's something that's missing right now, right? And that's why we fell in love with it. Us being in the product at that time, we got to do so much more, and we were able to sort of cross barriers and break barriers down. So yeah, we were really lucky to be a part of it at that time, and we miss it too.
The great thing, though, I feel like, because a lot of times you can't notice things until you're on the back end. I feel like the whole roster, we knew we were part of a really special time.
Yeah.
You know, with the Monday Night Wars and everything. Like, I felt like it was, especially during the wars, where like, and we had pulled ahead, and like our team was like, cool. What else can we do tonight to keep pushing the envelope to keep winning this team? But like, and our friends were on the other roster in WCW, and we're calling and watching the Nitro replay, and it really did feel like a team effort where we'll do these cameos and stop back, I don't feel that as much. I feel like we really knew we were part of something special at the time, which can be hard to identify sometimes.
And finally, what are you working on now? I know you've got like a yoga empire. You're like the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen of like yoga.
You don't ever say again that you have a studio and then a new one.
Yeah.
You had, my empire is expanding.
Well, thank you. Yeah, have you come down
We're
to
gonna use that.
Yeah, we're going to use that one.
I think a friend of mine actually works for you, a former producer. It's Elena Hurrah.
Yes. She's one of my instructors
Yes,
at my new studio at the Ritz-Carlton in Toronto. So that just opened. That's cool. And I got the product line out. So it's been fun. I mean, what's awesome is like having a passion and being able to translate that into business, and it's really a great thing, to be able to spread the word for sure. Yeah.
And what's next for you?
I have just taken a huge move to the West Coast, and I do not have
adjusting.
I'm in an adjusting phase right now.
You're going to be getting used to sleeping on the West Coast because your sleep's way off.
I'm all messed up right now.
And then I brought her up to Canada just in between that move, so now you got to readjust.
I'm adjusting.
I like it.
Reset.
I
In the
like
meantime, we're here at, we've got Team Bestie. This is this thing we sort of formed after the Hall of Fame. We were there at Hall of Fame this year. Obviously, Lita was inducted. So, we kind of thought, like, the fans were calling us Team Bestie, and we thought, you know what, let's take this on the road. And we've been doing some cons.
Nice.
We kicked it off in New York. We're in Toronto, and we have a bunch of cons coming up in the U.S., and we're really excited about it. So,
Amazing. Thank you so much.
All right,
Thank you
thanks.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.